Bonnet's open on the car. Toolbox. What have we got? Looks like we're going to be doing an oil change today. We've got some Newline 5W30, a Ryko Z160 filter, a JBL speaker for amusement, some safety water for drinking, and something to catch the oil. So obviously we're doing an oil change. We're doing an oil change today on a VZ Crewman. It's a 6 litre Gen 4. Goes like all showers. But we won't get into that part of it today. It's all about the oil. It's oil change time. Alright, most of the action's going to be underneath the car. That there's the sump plug. Here's our little catch of the oil device so it doesn't go all over the concrete and ruin the environment. That's a 13mm spanner, which we've got just here. It's going to be pretty tight to get that off, but not too bad. All you have to do is loosen it off a little bit. Reposition this so it catches the oil. The oil's going to go chunk into there. Always do this on a cold engine, otherwise the oil will be hot and will spray on you and burn you. So just carefully take that off now. It's almost at the end, like it's a gap. Don't drop it in the oil. There it is, it's all loose, so I'm within a quarter of a turn, and just pop out the road. There it goes, it goes in there. Anyhow, while we're waiting for that to go through, we're just going to have an examination of this sump plug. What we're actually looking for here is if there's anything on that sump plug that shouldn't be on there, like metal or sludge or something like that, which is going to indicate what's going on inside the motor. So what I normally do, I just normally wipe my finger over that, and you can just feel the sludge or anything what could be on there. Have a really good inspection of it. Rub it between your fingers. You're just feeling for some metal or sludge, and that feels like oil to me. So all good with the sump plug, nice and clean. And that's all you got to do there, just inspect that, have a look at the oil, see if there's any bits and pieces what shouldn't be on there. All it should be is oil. Alright, while that's still going on, here's the oil filter. Just here, we've got to take that off so we can change that too. This one here's got a little bit of road grime on it and stuff like that, so we'll get a rag so we can get a grip on it. So we'll just clean him up a bit, and as you can see, I've just gave him a bit of a twist off. There you go, he's nice and loose. Now, there's going to be oil coming out of that too, so what we're going to do is wait for this to drain out a bit further, and then we'll put the plug back in, move this over to here so we can catch this oil that comes out of this. See there's oil and stuff kicking around here. That's just another little way you can check on what's going on with inside your motor. So you can see there's no sludge, there's no iron filings. So my motor, via this plug here, seems like it's going all right. So nice and clean now. We can put that back in, we'll take the filter back off. So I'm just going to put this back in nice and loose. This will take him back off to drain a little bit more oil out. This will also give an opportunity for it to catch up. So we'll just, this has actually got about 4 or 5 litres of oil in it, so be careful moving around. We don't want a damaged environment. And we'll just slip this off. As you can see, there's oil starting to drip from it. So what you can do is just drop it straight in the oil. Once again, there it is, plenty of oil in there. Just be careful. Just place it in the oil. If you drop it in there, it'll splash up. Now we don't want to damage the environment. Once again, we've got some stuff on our hands, which we'll just grab a rag. There we go, no damage. Perfect. Now we're just going to go back over here again. I'll just take this sump plug back out, just to make certain we catch all the oil. You don't want any used oil left in there. Look at that, beautiful. Alright, that's about the end of that, so we'll put the sump plug back in. This is the most important part. Don't forget to put the sump plug back. Very good. I'll just move this out of the road a bit. Trusty 13mm spanner. Doing back up. Just nippy, not too tight, but nippy, so it won't come out. We're going to reinstall the oil filter. Here's your set oil filter. As you can see, it's got a film on it. This is the most important part. Anything gets in there, it's going to go in your motor. Anything that goes in your motor is not oil, it's going to be nothing but trouble. So there we go, we've got that open. So what I normally do is I put a little skim of oil around there, just so that it seals up a bit better, and this doesn't actually bond with the car itself, so when it's time to change the oil again, it's not stuck. So let's get some. Just get a little bit of oil, stick on your finger, and just go around the lip. See how it's just, I'm just coating it. If this was a truck or something bigger like that, I'd fill this up with oil and put it on there, so as soon as it starts, you got the oil straight away. But since it's the car, it only takes like that long for it to go through. Put the lid back on oil, because you never know, it might spill. So now we're going to reinstall the filter. Now there's a bit of an instruction on the back. And it actually says, apply a film of oil or grease to the face of the gasket. Tighten minimum 3/4 turn after the gasket contacts the mounting pad. Refill the crankcase, start engine, check for leaks and retighten if necessary. So let's go and put it in. If you can't tell, I like a bit of Pink Floyd. Back under the car again. So what we're going to do, we're just going to stick this filled up. And you can see the little indentation here on the sump, and that's the direction we're heading in up there. Careful not to drop in the old oil below. So there it is, it's tightened on the pad, what was it talking about? And now we're going to give it 3/4 of a turn. So I can see some writing just down here. So we'll just keep going around, that's the Ryco 160 symbol. We can move this out of the road now, there should be no oil drooping down. Once again, just nippy, not too tight. There we have, check this, make certain that's done up. If that falls out, and your oil falls out, you're cactus. I know I've done it, but I'm checking it, all good. Check that, all good. Wipe it all off, all good. Now comes the most important part, putting the oil in. You can't forget it. Now this is a funnel, obviously you've got to make certain this is absolutely spotless. I cannot stress this enough. Anything what's in this funnel is going to be in your motor. Anything in your motor that's not supposed to be there is going to cause drama. Drama you don't need. So make certain this funnel is as clean as it can possibly be. Even push the rag through the hole so it is absolutely pristine clean. You can't have anything in this funnel. It's got to be clean. Clean, clean, clean. Clean means no drama later on. The outside also needs a bit of a clean because we're going to open up the cap, which is going to expose the motor to the atmosphere. This has to be clean. That is clean inside and out, so we're good to go. The oil cap is located just here. Undo the cap. Funnel in. Pull the dipstick out. And straight away what we'll do, we'll add 5 litres of oil. The capacity for these engines are approximately 6.2 litres. So we're just going to nice and steadily pour that in there. That's 5 litres. Good thing about Newlon and all the other oils, they've actually got marks here so you know how much you're putting in. That's about a litre. Let's see how we go. We're going to pull the dipstick. I don't know if you can see that, the oil's just there. So we've just got a little bit more to go. It's probably, I don't know, half a litre to go. So we'll just add a little bit more for a top up. Also taking into account, that filter was also empty. Perfect, it's right on the mark. So what we'll do, we'll close all this up, take them for a bit of a test drive, re-pull the stick, and if we need to add any, we will. We'll also check if the filter is leaking. Bring the rag over, stop any oil dripping on the car, stick the cap back on. Alright, let's shut this bad boy up and go for a drive. Car's a bit dirty because I parked in the wrong spot. Always check your sump plug, nothing there, great. Filter, nothing. That's exactly what you want. You want to see absolutely zero oil. So now we're going to just recheck the level. We'll just pull the dipstick, make certain that everything's okay. Let's have a look. And our level is just there. So we just got to add probably 200 mil. There it is, spot on. Lid back on, give everything a bit of a rub. Nice.